Let's do this.
Good.
So I turned 50 this year, and I really don't deserve any applause for surviving 50 years living a totally cautious life. But I have started to notice some changes. For one, an all-nighter now is when I can sleep through the night without having to get up to go to the bathroom. I'm definitely in the increased frequency, increased urgency stage. The Penn and Teller of urinary incontinence. You're not going to get one without the other. Whenever you got frequency, there's going to be urgency. But all this running to the bathroom is a great reason to stay in shape. I was at the gym recently and someone came up to me and they said, "I see you working out really hard. Are you training for one of those mud runs?" I said, "No, it's incontinence, not diarrhea." So, when did we all agree to start every third sentence with, "at the end of the day"? Anyone notice that? It's like we all collectively agreed on it. No one talked about it. And what was wrong with when all is said is done? I mean, when all is said and done was working just fine. But I find it interesting how phrases and certain sayings morph over time, yet you'll still hear somebody say, "It's the best thing since sliced bread." Why hasn't that changed? I mean, we're certainly past the dark days of unsliced blocks of bread, yet we're still using them. How about a couple of new ideas? How about like the best thing since the menage a trois? I mean, I heard that's pretty good. What about the best thing since buy one, get one free? I mean, if you like sliced bread, you might get 2 loaves out of that. What about the best thing since friends with benefits? That's a good one. My favorite is, what about the best thing since yoga pants? I'm just thinking ahead here because, with the increased amount of food intolerances and gluten allergies, no sense somebody having to suffer the embarrassment of saying, "It's the best thing since sliced bread," only to be met with, "What's bread?" At the end of the day, it's not a bad idea. So someone said to me recently, it's not politically correct to say, "One of my best friends is black." So, I'm sensitive to stuff like that. So now I say, "One of my best friends listens to jazz." Every time I hear about another teen pregnancy, the first thing that comes to my mind is, I wish I was having sex when I was a teenager. But after all the crying and regret and missed opportunities, about an hour later, my second reaction is, that could have happened to me. I mean, that could happen to anybody, right? I could have been part of an unplanned pregnancy, but I was always just too busy being part of an unplanned celibacy. Yes, I really had a way with the ladies. They were drawn to me like an albino to a tanning bed. My friends called me the broken wingman. Actually, tribal elders heard of my exploits and named me Dances with No One. I mean, I would have thought they had something much more important to do than name me. So my wife is always harassing me because I get around to clipping my toenails once every 3 to 7 weeks. I'm sorry, I'm not one of those metrosexuals who sits around grooming himself all the time. But I'll tell you what, she's the first to think it's a great idea when we're out in public and she doesn't feel like awkwardly leaning over and scratching her own leg.
Yeah.
So I've had to come to grips with a reality that a lot of people should come to grips with, that I'm not photogenic. 2D, 3D, this is what you get. I mean, we all hear how the camera loves some people, it barely tolerates me. I actually brought my phone to the Apple Store to complain about the photo quality, and the genius there took a look at my phone. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. So, I know it. The guy at the Apple Store definitely knows it. I just don't know how to break it to my wife. I mean, here's a common scenario. We're taking selfies. She gets that kind of disappointed look on her face. Let's try another. Smile normal this time. Let's do one more. Why don't you stand back there near that tree? No, I'm gonna stay right here. No, the tree further back. So at some point I have to say to her, I'm like, do you love me? And she says, yeah, of course I love you. I said, well, I got news for you. That's exactly what I look like, and all the retakes in the world isn't gonna change that. She immediately stopped eating carrots and spends most of her free time staring into the sun. So, I think she took it well. So this may surprise a lot of you to find out, but there are some benefits to being short. For one, in a women and children first situation, there's a chance you can still qualify as a child. Hey, I'm no hero. Second, it's not socially unacceptable to get into a fight with a midget. Hey, there's something you don't see every day. There's a midget in a fight with a slightly taller midget. But one of the best is you get treated like a rock star by your tailor. Because let's face it, guys with my dimensions are the cornerstone of the tailoring industry. From an early age, my tailor saw something really special in me. Italian genes and stunted growth. But I was being courted by every tailor in the state. That was like a blue chip stock. I was being recruited. I mean, to this very day, my tailor, Luigi Trombone, he still sends me cartons of cigarettes and plays Hail to the Chief when I walk into his shop. And I'll never forget the advice that he always gave me. He would lean in and go, and remember, I don't want to drink your milk. I thought it was because he knew I was lactose intolerant. He was just trying to protect his investment. I'm absolutely no good at arguing. Put it this way, I once told a hermaphrodite to go fuck himself. I got a thank you card a week later, though. In 11 years of marriage, I've won one argument. And that's only because my wife got a cramp in her foot and couldn't continue. Still a win, though. But it's gotten so bad that it's actually gotten to the point where I'll say, can we just skip ahead to the part where I'm agreeing with you? It just kind of saves us both a lot of time, and I can just get back to whatever I was doing. But there is a difference in arguing ability between men and women. Men don't get as much practice arguing. Think about it. As children, as boys, arguments end quickly. Fuck you! What'd you say? Someone gets punched? End of argument. Women don't have that threat affecting their arguing skills, so they get to explore the art of arguing, develop a style, understand strategies. By the time we get together, men are like 3-round amateur boxers being thrown into the ring with 12-round pros, and any good pro knows all you gotta do is drag one of these amateurs into the deep waters of the middle rounds and they run out of steam. And let's be honest, stamina is just as important as being right in an argument. I'm a huge fan of YouTube, probably like a lot of people here, right? It's a lot of great content. I tend to like the instructional and the do-it-yourself videos. I'm not really handy, so they're helpful. A recent one I watched was how to use your iPhone to call a repairman. I only had to watch that one twice. But it's great. I can set my iPad up, walks me through the fix, boom, done, just like that. Which prompted my wife to say, you know, I find it really interesting that you can watch these 3-minute videos and immediately gain a new skill, yet you watch hours and hours of porn and you're still no better at fucking. Thank you.